Welcome to Peninsula TV's coverage of the 2019 Progress Seminar. For 50 years, the Redwood City San Mateo County Chamber of Commerce has been holding this weekend retreat, bringing together community leaders from businesses and nonprofits, and also our local government for keynote sessions and to meet up close and personal in breakout sessions, discussing current community issues and problems of today. This year's topics included criminal justice reform in California. What are the impacts? Mobility funding, getting the wheels turning, the housing crisis, modern solutions, and the political will behind them. Regionalism. We are stronger together than apart. Flood and Sea Level Rise Resiliency Agency, a unified voice for a resilient San Mateo County shoreline by 2100. And now, on to Peninsula TV's coverage of the Redwood City San Mateo County Chamber of Commerce 2019 Progress Seminar.
With me today is Charles Stone, who is a current council member in the city of Belmont, also a past mayor. Charles is the immediate past chair of the San Mateo County Transit District Board of Directors. He's also a current sitting board member of SamTrans and Caltrain. Charles, welcome to Progress 50. Tell me why you come to the Progress Seminar.
Well, this is my 6th year, and it just never stops being an incredibly exciting intellectual journey, honestly, for me. The free exchange of ideas that doesn't happen writ large like it does anywhere else is so important, not just for us as elected officials, but for our constituencies who benefit hugely, whether they know it or not, because a lot of the ideas that are exchanged here later become policies, and we move the ball forward by having these free exchanges of ideas. That's why I come back every year.
Well, you have been very active on the Progress Seminar Planning Committee, and as a co-chair, I'm very grateful to all the hard work that you put in. Tell us how that sausage-making process happens.
Well, really, I'm grateful to be part of it, a small part of it, and the kudos go to folks like you and Amy, and this year especially Amy and Julie Lynn for making sure that we even had it. That's another example of the type of free exchange of ideas and collaboration that makes San Mateo County special, probably by necessity because we have 20 cities and we all have to get along somehow. But the way that ideas are thrown out around the table and we riff off one another, it's like a really good jazz composition in a way. We start off with something, it morphs into 2 other things, and then lo and behold, 5 ideas later, there's a great panel with great panelists.
Charles, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your commitment to community service. I want to thank you for your commitment to the Progress Seminar and to San Mateo County. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosanne.
All right, I'm here with Jim Hartnett, the CEO of Caltrain, the general manager of the San Mateo County Transit District. Jim, this is the 50th anniversary of the Progress Seminar. Tell us what it means to you.
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity for people to get together and build relationships, understand from a new perspective issues of the day, and actually come together to solve problems. And so it means a lot to me. I think it's great for the county, it's great for the region, and 50 years means that it really is important. That's why people keep coming back.
Why do you personally keep coming back? I mean, what have you gotten out of the Progress Seminar over the years? What type of issues do you feel that we tackle more than you can anywhere else?
I first started coming to the Progress Seminar in the 1980s. And really from the very beginning, it helped me build relationships with people from throughout the county that I never would have met, that allowed me to work together with them on issues that were important, whether it was housing or transportation or police services or fire services, water issues, a whole variety of issues, even pension obligations. There's been tons of discussions about those. So it's just been a great opportunity to meet people, build relationships, and learn new things.
Jim, I want to thank you. As the CEO of Caltrain and the general manager of the San Mateo County Transit District, we really appreciate you being a part of Progress 50 and in the future. Thanks.
Thank you.
So I'm here today with Karyl Matsumoto, who is mayor of the city of South San Francisco. Karyl is also on the San Mateo County Transportation Authority Board of Directors and the SamTrans Board of Directors, as well as our City-County Association of Governments. Karyl, why do you come to the Progress Seminar? What makes it interesting for you?
It's a great place to learn about the hot button issues that might not be facing our city, but their regionalism. When you say network, I learn from others' cities, businesses, what they're doing, so I can take that back to my city, and then I have the opportunity to share with them in my role, basically in transportation, to say what's confronting and why we need their support, and that they need to stand up to the plate. So to me, that is it in a nutshell. It is a wonderful way to share and learn.
And what advice would you give a brand new attendee, first time to the Progress Seminar? What do you think their mindset should be?
You know, I remember when I was brand new, and you're kind of intimidated because when you look at the program and you look at who's going to be there, it's like, I don't know. But everyone is so cordial and congenial, and they want to share. So this is a great place. You can get it all, because now we're going into regionalism. And so what we do as one city impacts our neighbors. And as a newbie, you might just be focused on your city. So when you're passing legislation, or ordinances, I should say, you can see how it's going to impact your neighbors up and down the peninsula.
Well, Karyl, I want to thank you on behalf of the Redwood City San Mateo County Chamber of Commerce, on behalf of SAMCEDA, on behalf of our community. You are just a role model for building community, so thank you. So I'm here today with the mayor of the city of San Mateo, Diane Papan. Diane, would you tell us why you attend the Progress Seminar? What does it mean to you and what you get out of it?
2 reasons. I come for the people, and I come for the content. And wouldn't you know, we were just talking, every year we learn something new. And you'd think, maybe you wouldn't, but it's absolutely astounding how much time goes into the content, and the participants really get something out of it. And I love seeing all the people, because in the off times when we're socializing, we are actually talking about content and our different problems in our various cities. And so you learn something that way too.
You are very engaged in the community. And you have been for a number of years. What do you think, what are some other topics of interest would you like to see? Is there anything that top of mind?
Yes. More about financing, how we deal. What I've found since being elected, there is no dearth of good ideas, but how do you pay for them other than tax us to death? So I'm really trying to focus on what are creative ways that we can do financing. So I think that's something that isn't in everybody's wheelhouse that's elected or who attends. So that might be if we could bring in, investment houses, something that could help us finance. That's one thing I would approach.
That is a great idea, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your support, for your community activism, and for being a great mayor in the city where I have my business home. So thank you.
Thank you, Rosanne.
Hey, with me here today is Alex Melendrez, who is an organizer with the Housing Leadership Council. Alex, is this your first Progress Seminar?
This is my first Progress Seminar. Although it's the 50th anniversary, it's definitely my first time here.
So tell us about your role as an organizer with Housing Leadership Council, and also what brought you to the Progress Seminar.
So what brought me here was I had a stake in some of the things that the county would say as far as housing, transportation, financing opportunities that are needed in those fields. All of these different issues are really linked together. So it's a great place to network, great place to find ideas and all that stuff. My role as an organizer with the Housing Leadership Council is to really organize support and work with leaders in their communities to produce and preserve quality, affordable homes. We focus on the 3 Ps, which is production, preservation, and protection. We don't build affordable housing ourselves, but we do try to make it easier for communities to do so.
I really appreciate all that you do at Housing Leadership Council and for being a part of the Progress Seminar. How has your experience been for the first 12 hours?
It's been a lot of fun. Within the first few hours, I felt like I made a lot of great connections and had the potential to build meaningful relationships, and brought up several opportunities for things that I never would have thought possible if I didn't attend.
I think it's fantastic, and I want to thank you for being a part of the Progress Seminar. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Not really. I'm enjoying my time.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Cheryl Angeles, the President and CEO of the San Mateo Area Chamber of Commerce. Cheryl, will you tell us why you're here at the 50th celebration of the Progress Seminar?
Sure. I believe I've been coming for about 25 years, which is
You started
just
when you
so
were 10?
crazy. Yes, when I was 10 years old. You know, the connections that I've made throughout the years is invaluable. I have met the, most important people in the county. I've learned so much from them. It's a great place to network and meet the movers and shakers.
Have you had any one experience that you remember talking about a particular topic that you'd like to share?
Oh, there have been so many. I've always enjoyed Carlos Bolano's talking about the criminal justice system, and I know he's here again this weekend. I just think it's, very important. How do we in a society, keep going? Criminals, what do we do with them? How do we deal with it? It's very expensive, so I always enjoy him.
Well, I want to thank you for being with us here today. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you.
So with me is Jeff G., Vice President at Swinterton. And Jeff, can you tell us why are you at the Progress Seminar and why do you keep coming back?
Coming to the Progress Seminar is a great opportunity to just have conversations that otherwise would take months to happen. We're here at breakout sessions, we're here socially, and the number of people you can have conversations and brainstorm ideas with is endless. I just met a business partner, had this idea about how we can help the census next year, and she goes, oh my God. She says, if you can bring the technology, I'll bring the people, and the underserved communities that the census wants to reach out to, we can do something together that could be huge for San Mateo County. And that's where the kernels of ideas start here at the Progress Seminar that can make a huge difference in San Mateo County.
And what do you think, thank you too for that idea about the census, because both the Chamber and SAMCEDA, all of us are very actively engaged. So we're excited to explore that further.
Yes.
Tell us some of the relationships that you've built over the years.
The relationship part is the best part, because whether you're in business, elected, or nonprofit, it's all about the people involved and connecting with people, learning about who they are, learning about their families and their children. That's really what makes the difference. It's not filling out a form, it's not signing a petition, it's being able to call someone, email someone, and have them get right back to you. And that's the people part about the Progress Seminar, is the relationships that are built, not just in one meeting, because that's where it starts, but over time. Somebody asked me, what number Progress Seminar is this for me? I think I've lost count. I know it's in 2 decimal places, but the friendships that have been built are lasting friendships that go on even when I stop coming to the Progress Seminar. They're there for a lifetime, and that's just priceless.
Jeff, I want to thank you for your commitment to community service, for your commitment to the Chamber and the Progress Seminar. Thank you for being with us.
And Rosanne, thank you for all that you do for all of us in San Mateo County and the different roles you play. So thank you very much.
I'm here today with Kletra Newton, who is the Chief Operating Officer for the San Mateo County Event Center. Kletra, thank you for being with us here today. Tell me why are you at the Progress Seminar?
Well, this is actually my first Progress Seminar, so I'm super excited to be here. I've had a great time thus far, and it's been very eye-opening. What we're doing at the San Mateo Event Center is really expanding the brand of the San Mateo County Fairgrounds into a premier host venue for corporate clients. And so this is very important to understand the different dynamics that are happening locally and at the state level so that we can further connect with our clients and their interests.
That is fantastic. Tell all of us more about the San Mateo County Event Center, and specifically the folks that you'd like to connect with here that you think can further your aim. I think the Event Center is fantastic.
It's fantastic, yes.
I'm a huge supporter.
Thank you.
You're a member of SAMCEDA, so the San Mateo County Economic Development Association. You're a member of the Chamber. So give us some more data points.
Sure. I think what's most important is that a lot of people are familiar with the Event Center as the fairgrounds and the host of the county fair. That's absolutely true, and we're very very proud of that fact. But we also have a very extending arm and arteries out into the community and partnerships with corporate and tech companies and development that people are unaware of. So I think what's really important is to understand as we sit right there, we're sort of the anchor, and we're working to brand ourselves as the host destination on the peninsula, which hasn't happened, and we're primed for that. If you consider all of the development around us and certainly the clientele that we're working with, when you look at the big tech houses, when you look at corporate companies like into the Visas, the Sonys, and the EA Sports that we host often, and people are completely unaware of that fact. So we've established relationships in the community. Our CEO, Dana Storer, has done a tremendous job in making sure that we are getting our name out there and furthering the conversation about what we can do. We're looking to host and open up some open forums as it relates to crime prevention and transportation and community services. And these are all things that are great for the event center for hosting events.
This is fantastic, and we are so glad you are here with us at the 50th anniversary of the Progress Seminar. We are going to continue to work with you and promote the San Mateo County Event Center.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So with me today is Karen Cunningham, who is a council member in the city of Brisbane. Karen, thank you for being here. Can you share with us why you're attending the Progress Seminar?
Well, I think we need to learn as much as we can about collaborating with each other in our county for sure, and learning how to do that with all the new people that we meet. And the last seminar we just did was on relationship building, and it is critical to just about everything we do. So I'm here to meet new people, to build better relationships, and hopefully be able to do better things for my city and for the entire county.
Well, I think it is fantastic that you're here. And are you a first-time attendee, or have you attended in the past?
I am a first-time attendee, so yeah, this is great.
So what advice would you give to a first-time attendee? Like, how did you come in to the seminar, and what were you thinking?
Just have an open mind and be ready to absorb so much new information.
Karen, I think it's fantastic. Congratulations on being here for the first time, and thank you so much for your community service. Being an elected official is not an easy decision nor task, and so we are very grateful to our electeds.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Have a great day.